Softly settle in, dear heart, and allow a gentle breath to sweep through your body like a warm breeze through an open window on a quiet morning. Feel the shoulders drop a little, the jaw loosen, the belly soften. In this shared space of calm, we honor the tender part within that has longed to be seen, valued, and praised. It is natural to have sought approval, for the world often taught us to measure our worth by the nods and smiles of others. Yet within every heartbeat lives an endless well of love that was never meant to be bargained for. Right now, as the breath moves in and out, sense a quiet glow gathering in the center of your chest. Let it whisper, "I am enough as I am." Stay with that whisper. Allow it to echo gently through the ribs, traveling to the back of the heart, circling up to the crown of the head, then flowing down the spine. With every slow inhale, the glow brightens. With every smooth exhale, tension melts like ice beneath the summer sun. Notice how the simple act of breathing can already begin to shift the story you tell yourself. In this moment, there is nothing to prove and no role to play. There is only a loving presence, and it is right here in you. As we sit together, feel the kinship that unites all beings who have ever questioned their own value. Across time and space, every soul has asked, "Am I good enough?" We recognize that shared question with compassion, not shame. Just as a garden holds many flowers, each with its color and scent, the human family holds many hearts learning to bloom. When self-doubt knocks, welcome it with kindness instead of fear. Thank it for trying to keep you safe. Then gently invite it to rest, the way one might soothe a child after a bad dream. Allow these words to float through your mind like soft petals on clear water. Today, I approve of myself. I respect my feelings. I honor my journey. Feel the rhythm of those words sync with the cadence of your heartbeat. They are not commands. They are gifts offered to the part of you that remembers its own light. Stay here a little longer, breathing, affirming, allowing. Each breath unfurls another petal, and the glow in your chest grows warmer, brighter, easier to trust. This is your inner sanctuary, always waiting, always open. Slowly, the awareness turns to the origins of that old longing for external praise. From early days, tiny hands reached for comfort, eyes searched for smiles, hearts learned to read approval in every nod or frown. We absorbed lessons from parents, teachers, screens, and songs, lessons that said, "Be pleasant, be perfect, be what others expect." Over time, those messages press fingerprints onto the mirror of self-perception until our own reflection seems smudged and unclear. Picture the mirror now, hazy marks where expectations stuck. There is no blame here, only understanding. Those who raised us were taught in much the same way, each generation polishing the same old script. When we see this, with gentle awareness, a doorway opens. The past need not define the present moment. With a soft cloth of self-love, we can begin to wipe away each print, stroke by stroke, revealing the radiant image underneath. Consider how society weaves its fabric of approval: gold stars in classrooms, performance reviews at work, numbers on screens that count likes and follows. Each thread tells a story of worth measured by outer markers, yet a deeper truth hums beneath that fabric, steady and bright. It says, your value is inherent. No star, score, or badge can add or subtract from it. When that truth is heard, even for a heartbeat, something shifts. A fresh breath flows in, the chest lifts, and the face softens. Let yourself notice where in the body those outer threads once pulled tight, perhaps around the throat, the belly, the base of the skull. Place a gentle hand on any tense spot. Offer this tender phrase: I release the need for outside approval. I celebrate my inner wisdom. Feel the tissue relax under the warmth of your hand, as if muscles have awaited only this new permission to let go. Begin to watch thoughts as they arise throughout the day. A meeting runs late, and a voice mutters inside, "They must think I'm disorganized." A social post receives fewer hearts, and another voice sighs, "Perhaps I'm not interesting." Let these thoughts drift across your awareness like clouds across a blue sky. Instead of grabbing hold, greet each with curiosity. Ah, there is a cloud of self-judgment. I see you. You may pass. This simple noticing interrupts the old reflex to cling to every evaluation. It grants spaciousness where choice can bloom. In that space, whisper an affirmation that fits the moment, such as, "I trust my own timing," or "I am interesting simply because I exist." Rest in the resonance of those words, allowing them to ripple through the nervous system like warm tea spreading through a cup. Now, gently shift focus to the conversation between mind and body. Thoughts seeking validation often stir physical signals: a flutter in the stomach, a tightening in the chest, a subtle clench in the jaw. These signals are not enemies. They are the body's way of asking for attention. Close the eyes if that feels safe and comfortable. Invite awareness to glide from the crown of the head downward like a beam of soft sunlight scanning for places that yearn for ease. Notice the forehead. Does it hold a crease? Soften it. Move to the eyes. Are they gripping? Let them rest back in their sockets as if reclining into pillows. Trace the cheeks, the mouth, the tongue resting at the floor of the mouth. Continue this slow drift down the neck, shoulders, arms, belly, hips, thighs, knees, calves, ankles, feet. Wherever tension lives, greet it with a quiet phrase: I relax into my own approval. Let the words land on the breath. Inhale gently, then exhale, whispering the affirmation as though sighing relief into the muscles themselves. While breathing, sense the rhythm of the heart. The heart does not beat for applause. It beats because that is its nature. Likewise, your worth beats in steady rhythm, independent of any review. Feel the pulse beneath fingertips, maybe at the wrist or over the heart. Each beat is a soft drum saying, I am here, and therefore I am worthy. Rest in that beat. Let it anchor attention in the present moment. When the mind wanders to old stories of judgment, bring it back to the drum. This drum is ancient, loyal, and truthful. It will not lie about your value. Invite gentle movement now, perhaps a slow roll of the shoulders, a small circle of the head, a sway of the torso. Movement lets the body speak in its own language, unwinding tightness built from years of not good enough. As you move, silently repeat, I allow life to flow through me with ease. I approve of myself here and now. Sense how each repetition loosens another knot, like fingers untangling a delicate chain. No need to force, simply allow, and the body responds. Throughout the day, give yourself tiny pauses to return to the body's messages. While washing hands, feel the water cradle the skin and say, I cleanse old doubts. While waiting in line, notice the feet on the ground and affirm, I stand in my own approval. During a meal, taste each bite and bless it with, I nourish my worth. These small rituals weave self-acceptance into the fabric of daily life, thread by gentle thread, until the need for outside validation begins to fade like a distant echo. As evening comes, lie down and place one hand on the heart, the other on the belly. Inhale slowly to fill the belly, then exhale to empty. Whisper, I am pleased with who I am becoming. Feel the hands rise and fall with each breath, the heartbeat steady between them. This posture seals the practice of the day, reminding every cell that approval is an inside job, and you are the benevolent authority within. Each night, this simple act confirms the truth discovered at dawn. The real self does not need validation, for it is already whole, already beloved, already free. There is a beautiful moment when we realize that the voice we've longed to hear is actually our own. It's not loud. It doesn't demand. It whispers quietly beneath the noise. This voice doesn't beg to be accepted. It remembers it is already lovable. And when we choose to listen, truly listen, it becomes stronger. That is the voice of our own inner authority. You were born with it. Everyone is. But over the years, it can get buried beneath the layers of trying to please, to perform, to be seen a certain way. And yet, no matter how hidden it seems, it never leaves you. Even now, it is gently waiting for your attention. You can begin by noticing the moments you look outside of yourself for approval. Maybe it's in a conversation where a certain tone of voice makes you question if you've said the right thing. Or maybe it happens when you're alone, replaying memories and wondering if you came across as enough. These moments are gentle invitations to pause, not to scold or criticize yourself, but simply to become aware. Awareness is the first kind light. It helps you see, without judgment, what was happening beneath the surface. Ah, you might say, I was looking for someone to tell me I matter. There is nothing wrong with this. It's a very human thing to do. But what if the next time this happens, you chose to turn inward instead? Let's explore a small reset, one that brings you home to yourself. The first step is to simply notice when you are seeking validation. You don't need to stop it right away. Just notice. You might feel a flutter in your chest or a tightening in your throat. These are signals that something tender is asking for love. The second step is to name your truth in that moment, not someone else's opinion, not what the world thinks, but your own. It might sound like this: I did my best and I'm proud of myself. Or, it's okay that I felt nervous. I still showed up. Speak to yourself as you would to a child learning to walk, encouraging, kind, and full of belief. The third step is to nurture that truth. Water it with loving thoughts. Support it with daily habits that say, I believe in you. With each step, you gently peel away the need for approval and strengthen your own foundation. Sometimes using a few words can create great healing. That's where affirmations come in, not as empty statements, but as seeds planted in your mind and heart. Try this one softly, even now. I trust my inner voice. I honor what I feel. I choose to believe in myself. You don't have to feel it perfectly the first time. Just say it. Say it like a gentle breeze brushing across the soul. Over time, the feeling will catch up to the words. Now let's bring in something powerful, the mirror. The mirror shows what the eyes can see, but it also reflects what the heart believes. Try this. Stand before your mirror, place a hand over your heart, look into your own eyes, and softly say, Dear one, I see you. I'm learning to love you as you are. The first time may feel odd, even uncomfortable. That's okay. Growth often begins in the unfamiliar. But if you keep doing this, something beautiful begins to happen. You start to feel safer in your own presence. You begin to believe your own words. The mirror becomes not a place of judgment, but a place of reunion. It is where you come home to yourself. You can begin this practice each morning. Before the rush of the day pulls your attention in every direction, pause in front of the mirror. Even for just a minute, breathe. Smile gently at your reflection. Say something kind. You could try, "Today I show up for myself with love," or "I am worthy of my own approval." Let those words land. Let them settle like sunlight warming the skin. In the evening, return to the mirror once more. As the day winds down, thank yourself. "I'm proud of how I handled today. I showed courage. I was present." If the day was hard, speak even more softly. "It's okay. I tried." That matters. The mirror becomes your sacred space, your quiet altar of truth. This isn't about perfection. It's not about saying the right words in the right way. It's about building a new relationship with yourself, one rooted not in criticism, but in compassion. As this practice deepens, you'll notice something subtle but powerful. The voice within grows stronger. It guides you more clearly. You'll start to check in with yourself more than you check outside. And when those old habits of needing approval return, as they sometimes do, you'll have a place to go, a mirror, a breath, a kind phrase that brings you back to your center. There is something very special that happens when affirmations become a natural part of your daily rhythm. They begin to live in you. They aren't just words spoken, they are truths remembered. Try sprinkling them throughout your day like soft drops of light. While brushing your teeth, look into the mirror and say, "I am enough today." While tying your shoes, whisper, "I walk with confidence and ease." As you drink your tea or coffee, smile and think, "I deserve joy in this moment." These small moments add up. Like tiny beads on a necklace, they create a chain of love that wraps gently around your day. You can even write affirmations on sticky notes and place them where you'll see them often, on the bathroom mirror, refrigerator, or your bedside table. Let them be soft reminders. I approve of myself. I am lovable just as I am. My voice matters. When said often, they start to replace the old inner messages of doubt and fear. Your mind begins to shift, your body relaxes, and your heart opens a little more. It doesn't need to be grand or complex. It just needs to be sincere. One beautiful way to deepen the impact of your affirmations is to connect them with your breath. As you breathe in, say the first part of the phrase. As you breathe out, finish it. For example, breathe in, "I accept myself," and breathe out, "just as I am." Or breathe in, "I release the need," and breathe out, "to prove my worth." The breath carries the message deep into the nervous system, into the spaces where old stories once lived. With each breath, the body begins to believe. You are building a new foundation, one that does not shake with outside opinions, one that does not beg for approval, one that stands strong, rooted in love, kindness, and quiet knowing. And the beautiful part is, you are already enough for this work. You don't need to become someone new. You don't need to fix anything. You only need to return to the truth that has always been here. This truth says, you are whole. You are worthy. You are already loved. Let these words move with you as you go about your day. In moments of doubt, pause and place a hand over your heart. Inhale, exhale, and gently say, "I choose to believe in myself." No matter what happens outside of you, this truth remains. You have always been more than enough, and now you are remembering. Close your eyes for a moment and take a deep breath. Let it be long and slow. As you exhale, gently picture yourself by a quiet stream. The air is fresh. The water flows steadily, softly, as if it knows exactly where it's going. Now imagine placing a small leaf in the water. On this leaf, you gently place an old story you've carried. The story that says you need someone else's approval to feel worthy. Watch the leaf float. Watch the water take it from your hands with grace. You don't have to carry that story anymore. You are allowed to set it down. You are allowed to be free. Sometimes, before we can fully embrace our worth, we must release what is no longer true. There's power in doing this with intention. Write down the belief you are ready to let go. It might be a sentence like, I am not good enough unless others say I am, or I can't be happy unless everyone approves of me. And once it's written, read it out loud, once clearly, as if acknowledging its presence in your life. Then, with love, thank it for whatever lesson it brought, however painful. You can say, thank you for helping me survive, but I no longer need you to thrive. Tear the paper gently, burn it safely if you like, or throw it away with a blessing. Visualize that belief breaking apart like dust in the wind. These small rituals of release are acts of courage. You are letting go of the old to make space for the true. And what is true is that your worth does not need to be earned. It is already here. You are already whole. Sometimes we need to see ourselves through new eyes, not the eyes of others, but through the lens of deep inner love. That love speaks softly, but it speaks clearly. It says, you are enough. You are light. You are free. From this space of release, you are now ready to begin a new way of living, one rooted in self-recognition and appreciation. It begins simply. Think of 3 things about yourself that you deeply value. They don't need to be grand. It could be your gentleness, your ability to listen, your resilience after tough times. Write these qualities down. Let them live somewhere you can see them each day. Touch the words with your hands. Speak them softly. I am thankful for who I am. Feel that gratitude move through the body. Feel it soften the belly, lengthen the breath, release the neck and shoulders. Gratitude is a language of the heart, and the more you speak it, the louder it becomes. If you ever feel unsure, if the old need for validation arises again, gently return to this practice. Place your hand on your heart and say, I am grateful for the person I am becoming. This moment of acknowledgement can shift the energy of an entire day. Living from this place of self-respect changes how you show up in the world. You become less reactive and more responsive. You begin to make choices that align with your peace. And when someone disagrees with you or withholds their approval, you can meet that moment with grace. You might say to yourself, it's okay if others don't understand me. I understand myself. Or, I release the need to explain. I trust that my truth is enough. In this new way of living, boundaries become a gentle form of self-love. They are not walls to keep people out, but doors that you open with care. When something doesn't feel right, you are allowed to say no. When your body or spirit says rest, you are allowed to pause. Approval is no longer a currency you chase. It becomes a presence you carry, a quiet strength that whispers, this is who I am, and I approve of myself. These practices may seem small, but they hold great power, speaking kindly to yourself, placing your hand on your heart, sitting quietly and breathing love into your body, writing down your gratitude, saying no when needed. These are sacred acts. They don't require permission. They don't need applause. They are the ways you come home to yourself. So now, take one last deep breath in, and as you breathe out, let every word of this moment wash over you like a gentle rain. You are not here to prove anything. You are not here to earn your worth. You are here to remember it. You are here to honor the sacredness of your voice, your choices, your presence. And as you begin to live more and more from that knowing, life begins to change. Not because the world gives you more praise, but because you finally see yourself through the eyes of love. Not borrowed love, not conditional love, but the love that lives within you. Before we part, let's speak one final affirmation together. You can whisper it softly or simply let the words echo in your heart. I approve of myself. I accept myself. I love myself. I am enough. Repeat that as often as you need. Let it be your anchor when the winds of doubt return. Let it be your morning prayer, your evening peace. And know this, each time you speak love into your own soul, you are healing more than just yourself. You are healing every place that once forgot its worth. You are doing beautifully, and you are never alone. All is well, dear heart. All is well.